Welcome to theproductoasis.com, where we are going to talk about a brand new and life-changing product. AI Apps Empire is a revolutionary platform enabling anyone to create and sell AI-powered apps without coding skills. Imagine developing cutting-edge apps with ease, complete with AI automation, seamless monetization, and built-in marketing tools. In this video, I'll show you exactly how AI Apps Empire helps entrepreneurs, freelancers, and marketers unlock massive income potential. Stay tuned to discover how you can dominate the AI market effortlessly. Let's dive in and explore AI Apps Empire's incredible features.
Hey guys, it's Tim here, and today I'll be reviewing GPT Apps Engine, which gives you access to 225 generative AI apps white labeled that you can sell to other businesses. You can create apps manually yourself as well. I'm going to show you exactly how that works. Actually, I really love that part by creating manual apps. I'm going to show you how that works, but in case you're interested, make sure to check out the link in the description. It will redirect you to my website where you can find more information about this product, also the pricing, available upgrades, etc. And also, if you pick this up through my link, I'm going to give you some bonuses that are also mentioned on that page. So make sure to check that out. For now, let's dive into it and let me show you how this GPT Apps engine works. So right now I'm logged in to the dashboard here. And as you can see, here are already some apps that you see on my dashboard. Now, these are the apps that I've created with this platform. Now, what are these apps like? Now, here's an example page with apps embedded on a page. You can create pages like this with all these apps embedded on a page. So this, for example, is RideWise, which is helping riders unlock their potential with RideWise, offering expert guidance and tools for impactful riding. So here's abandoned cart reminders, customer milestones. But let's see here, another one, welcome emails. So you click this app here, and then you fill out these questions like, what is the business or brand name? Who's your target audience? What is the main message or goal for this welcome email? So let me fill this out quickly and show you. So there you go. I filled out the information here. I just use what they had in the form here, and then you can click on submit here. And look what happens. Boom, it gives you an email written for you. Subject line, welcome to blah, blah, blah. The whole email written for you. And that is on a website like this, where you see all the apps embedded on the website. Now you can create each single app yourself. And let's start by doing so. And to do that, we go back to the dashboard and basically we work from the top to the bottom here to create these apps. And it also has a co-pilot, which is a chat that you can add to your website as well. But more about that later. First, we're going to generate an app. So an app is a single application which you can add to your website as multiple apps that you just saw. So to create an app, you can click on create using template. Now from this part here, you're going to get access to 225. I think these are 240 different apps that you can create. And these are all templates. It's basically done for you apps. Now let's say we want to do email like we just saw. You click on email and here you have all the email apps like welcome emails, newsletter updates, product launch announcements. These will write emails for you. If you want to do copywriting, simply click on copywriting and you see all copywriting apps in here. If you want to have SEO apps, keyword research tool, you can use this one, or content optimization, use this one. So let's say we want to do local SEO here. We want to create this app. You simply select this template and now you give your template a name, so your app a name. So I'm going to do local SEO here. The description is local SEO. You can choose the language in here. So I think all languages are supported, as you can see here, but we're going to keep this English. And then you can choose the GPT model here, and you can choose from these 4 models. I'm going to keep it on 3.5 turbo. Now you can also upload your image for the app. In this case, it's already SEO, so we're going to keep it this way. And then we're going to click Save Next here. So on this screen, you're going to create the app, and the app contains questions. So here you can see the questions inside of the app here. Now, here you can see question 1, and then what is the business name? Joe's Pizza and Pasta. Question 2. What is the business location? Blah, blah, blah. Basically, you don't need to add anything because it's already a template. In a few minutes, I'm going to show you how you can create a real cool app yourself, like a recipe creator. Now, I'm going to click Save and Next because on this page, you need to decide what kind of design you would like to have for this app if you want to embed this on your own website as a single app. So let's say you want to have this black design. You simply select this black design and you're going to click Save and Next. And then on this screen, you can show the response for this local SEO. Now, I'm going to show you as well how you can write this response as well. But in this case, this is the template, and let's just launch the app. And there we go. The app is launched here and we have it. It's local SEO here. Now, I can click on these 3 buttons here where I can edit the app. I can copy the embed code. I can duplicate. I can add it to a super app or to a workspace. Now, a super app is basically a page where you see all these apps. You see 16 of these apps on a single page, or 8 or whatever. That is the part here where you can see add to super app. You can also add this to a workspace, which means right now we're working in workspace Tim. This is, for example, a client. I can add a new client with a whole new dashboard that you're seeing right here. In this case, we're going to keep it in here, but what I'm going to do here is I'm going to click these 3 dots. I'm going to click on copy embed code, and I'm going to add it to my website. So let me open my website builder. So this is my website builder here. And let's say this is an SEO website here. What I can do on this website here is I can create a custom field. So let's add a new part here on this website. I'm going to add a new row here, and I'm going to click here on add an HTML code. So basically what I do, I go back to GPT engine. Here, I copy this code, the embed code. I go to my website and I paste the code in here. I'm going to click Save. And now I'm going to preview my page. What that will do is you will see here, this is the app that we just created as a single app on my website that I can fill out these questions. So this is my SEO website here. I can fill out these questions. Let me do that. And there you go. I filled out the information and now I can click on submit here. And as you can see, this form is now on my website and I'm going to get a result in here. So here's the response that I can use here for this specific app. Now, this is just one app that I've created, local SEO. Now, let's say I want to create a whole page that we just saw with all different kind of apps. That's called a super app. So when I have a super app here, I can create a new super app and let's call this SEO. So we're going to call this SEO tools here. What I can do here is I can upload my own logo. In this case, I like this logo. I can add a description, SEO tools for better rankings. And then I can have a footer branding logo. So I can replace this logo. So let me do that. So I've created this logo. I'm going to open this. Now this logo will be used on my page. And if you like here, you can also add a privacy URL here. You can add extra URLs on your page if you like to. In this case, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to click Save and Next. And from the next page, you can select the apps that you have created in the apps part here. So on the SEO page, I want to have analytics. I want to have competitor analysis. I want to have content optimization. I want to have image optimization. I want to have keyword research, link building strategy, local SEO, on-page SEO, or there are 2. Let's take this one. I want to have video SEO. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, here, this is app 12. But let's say I want to use these apps on my website here. Then what I do here, I'm going to click on Launch Super App. And there we go. We got our SEO tools. Now I can, when I go to this button here, I can share this app. Now let me show you how this page looks like. So when I open this on a new page here, there we go. Now we have our page with SEO super tools that we created ourselves. And here you can see the logo. We could change this top logo as well. And here you can see SEO tools for better rankings. And if you have a lot of apps, you can also search here. So if you do keywords, you see the keywords app, etc. This is a dedicated page that you can share. Now, also a super app like this. Let me go back. You can share that as well on a website. So when I go here, I can click on this icon here, and you can see here, embed script copy. So what I've now done is when I go back to my page builder, here on the SEO page, remember where we just had a single app, what I can do is I can replace this code for the super app code here. I can save this. And now look what happens when I refresh my page. There you go. Now we got all the SEO tools. Look, this is my website here. Now all the SEO tools are on my website, and I can simply say, okay, I want to do, let's say I want to do a keyword research here, and boom, there I can fill out the details. And then you click on submit here. I fill out these questions, and boom, here you got keywords that I can use. So that's the keywords tool. So this is how you can create super apps with all the apps that you've created. And again, when you create an app, you have 240 different apps like SEO, e-commerce, course, sales, lead. And let me click on them so you can see them. Sales here, social media, like you can create Instagram stories, Facebook group posts, etc. Video here, marketing, you got coach, you got finance, consultants, local business, and others. Now, what I want to show you now is, before I show you the Copilot, I want to show you how you can build a custom app yourself, which is pretty cool. So you can create an app using a template, but you can also create an app from scratch. Let's do that. So what I want to do is, I have a recipe website that you're seeing right here. And what I want to do with GPT Apps Engine is I want to create a recipe generator where people just fill out what they like to eat, and then it will generate a recipe for them based on a few questions that they're going to answer. So I'm going to call this app Try Our Recipe Generator for free. I'm not going to do a description, or it needs to have a description. So let's say your best recipes for free. Again, the language English, GPT model 3.5 turbo. And I'm going to upload my image in here. So I'm going to do a chef logo here. And then on the next screen here, you fill out the question. So I've already prepared this one. So let me show you a small doc here where I've prepared my questions. Like, what type of cuisine do you prefer? So I'm going to copy these questions here. Like, this is question 1 here. What type of cuisine do you prefer? And then you have a placeholder text that we just saw in the other examples as well. So I'm going to copy paste this, like Italian, Mexican, Asian. So I'm going to put that in here. And then here you have a question ID. Now let me show you what this is. So I'm going to type cuisine here, because this is an ID that you can use for a prompt later on. And here you can show this as a text, or you can choose a number, an email, a date, a time, a date, time, local, radio, checkbox, etc. So if you want to grab emails, your last question can be, what is your email address, for example? In this case, I'm going to do the text here. I'm going to click on next question, question 2. So my next question here is, what main ingredient would you like to use, right? So let me fill this out quickly. So I filled out the rest of the questions, like what main ingredient. The third one is, do you have any dietary restrictions? And then the fourth question here, how much time do you have to prepare the meal? So what I've done here, I did the select button here, and I filled out under 30 minutes, 30 to 60 minutes, 1 hour or more. And then what I'm going to do here, the fourth question here is the time. I'm going to change this as well, time to prepare. And you see this here? So let me show you how that works. So first you're going to decide the app style. So let's say we want to do a black app style here. We're going to choose this one. I'm going to click save and next. And on this screen here, you can program basically the AI response, the output of the response. Now, what I've done here, I already created a prompt, and let me show you that. So what I've done here, and let me delete this. Yep, there you go. What I've done here is I said, create a unique recipe based on the following ingredients. Please ensure the output is randomized and to enhance variety, but make sure the main ingredient is being used. Use the information provided below. And then the type of cuisine, the main ingredient to use, the dietary restrictions, and the time to prepare a meal. And then always start the recipe with the following. here it is. Your delicious recipe awaits. Get ready to cook and enjoy. So let me copy this. This is just, you just need to come up with what you would like to have as an output. So I have it here right now. The only thing that we need to do is to paste the output in here. So the type of cuisine you do, what type of cuisine do you prefer? The type of cuisine preferred. So let's make it like this. The type of cuisine here. Now, here you see the instructions. You can include the question ID in your prompt by entering the @ symbol. So when I type the @ in here, look what happens here. I can select the type of cuisine, the main ingredient, the dietary restrictions, or the time to prepare. So in this case, it's the type of cuisine, right? And the next question is main ingredients. So I'm going to type the @ and I'm going to select the main ingredient. And the next one, the restrictions here, I'm going to type the @ restrictions. And then the time to prepare the meal, an @ sign, and here's the time to prepare. So what GPT apps will do is it will use the output of the user here, and it will fill it out in here. So basically, I give it instructions. Now, you can do it one way by selecting, by giving it an output, or you can redirect when somebody fills out a form. You can also redirect them to another website, but make sure you grab the email first, or you could send them a thank you message instead of this output. Well, I like this output, so I'm going to click on launch here. And now my app is here at the bottom here. I already created, as you can see in here. So basically what you do is you copy this embed code, you go to your website, your recipe website, and again, you paste the code in your website like I've done in here. And look what that will give you. So this is my website, create mouth-watering recipes without the guesswork. And then look at this, when I scroll down, try our recipe generator for free. This is something that we just custom built with GPT apps. So what type of cuisine do you prefer? Let's say we want to do Mexican. And what main ingredients would we like to use? Well, let's say we want to use beef. And then do you have any dietary restrictions? No, we don't have that. And how much time do you have to prepare the meal? Now, do you see here? Now we have those select box that we just created. So let's say we have 30 to 60 minutes. And we're going to click on submit. And look what happens. This is our recipe website that we just created. And here it is. Your delicious recipe awaits. Get ready to cook and enjoy. And there you go. There's the recipe. Mexican beef tacos with pineapple salsa. And here you got the recipe, you got the instructions, etc. And if people like to restart, they click on restart and then can generate another recipe. And that is just a custom app that we just built. How cool is that? So basically you can generate anything. Just come up with something that you like to create with questions and then create the output and boom. You can create apps like this, and you can create these custom for other businesses in specific niches. You can create them like this for restaurants. You can create a recipe generator. Just come up with your creativity to create these apps for businesses. For example, if you have a dog trainer, you can create a dog training app. Like, what difficulties do you have with your dog? Ask a few questions, and here's an answer. And then in the output, make sure you say, and always include to book an appointment with us, or add the phone number to book an appointment, something like that. I think it's pretty cool. I always love these apps where you can create custom apps yourself. So that's the apps. That's the super apps that I just showed you, where you can create all of these super apps on one page. Remember, like this is the super apps. And then the next thing is the Copilot. So what the Copilot will do, and let me delete this one, is you can create a bot for on a website. So this is company Tim that I'm working for. Remember, I could set up multiple workspaces. This is for Tim. So let's say my company is based around SEO. Then I can create a trained Copilot, or let's say the recipes. I'm in recipes. So let's train a Copilot, and I'm going to call this test or recipe Copilot. And then enter a description here. Your help with recipes or recipe assistant, like this here at the top, because this is how it will look like. And then we can also change this logo here. We're going to do the chef again here, recipe assistant, and then the placeholder text. So it says message GPT apps engine, message recipe assistant. And then here, AI can make mistakes. Please verify details. The language here, the Copilot style. So you can say, I want to have a pop-up, for example, where you have a chat bubble on your website. I like to have that. Otherwise, you can embed this into your website, like you see it right here. You can embed that to your site as well. Or you can customize it manually. In this case, let's keep it the way it is right now. I'm going to click Save Next. And here, hello, let me know how I can assist you right away. And a thank you message. Thank you for connecting with us. Keep shining and achieving great results. Now, you can customize this all. You can add FAQs, like, for example, I don't know, where to find all recipes. How can I contact you? You can come up with these. Like, let's say, how can I contact you? And I respond, you can mail us at success@recipe.com, for example. Let's say this is one that we like to have. You can modify this, click on save next here. And then on this point here, we need to train the Copilot in here. So you can do that by entering URLs. So let's say we have a recipe website. So let's say this is one of our sites. This is just for demo purposes, right? So I'm going to add that URL in here. I'm going to click on add URL. I can add another URL. Let's say banana bread here. I can load these recipes in here like this. And I can also upload PDFs, up to 5 PDFs in here. But let's say we want to do these URLs. So I'm going to click save and next. And on this screen, I can connect my autoresponder. Now, right now, my autoresponder is not connected. You can do that inside of the settings, I think, where you can connect your autoresponders. You can say the feedback form here, yes or no, if you'd like to get feedback. So let's say yes. And then the feedback delay. So let's say this is 60 seconds. Maybe let's do 20 seconds. 60 is the minimum value. And then the lead form, if you want to grab leads. So basically what this means is before they can fill out the form, they need to fill out their name and email address. So let's say we want to grab leads because that's why we have this chat on our website to build leads. Now I can click save. And now I have this small code here that I can add to my website. So when I copy this code here, I go to my website and I paste this in the header of my website in here, and I close this and I save my page. Then you can see on my website here at the right bottom, look, this is the chef logo. Here I can click on this and look at this. This is my recipe assistant. Hey, how can I contact you? So first I say, I should have put another message in here, but you got the idea, right? What recipe would you like to have? For example, hey, I'd like to cook something with chicken, and I'm going to send this, and there you go. Sure, here's your few chicken recipes, and there you go. And it's trained here. So if it doesn't have the information from the documents, it's going to give you a recipe here on this chat. Now, as you can see here, there is powered by ChatGPT apps. You can disable this, and that is done inside of the white label part in the app here. But when we go back here to this app, you can see here now, maybe you say, hey, I don't have an email address, etc., because I already filled out my email address. So I think it already remembers my name so that I don't have to fill this out. But basically a pop-up shows up where you need to fill out your email address, and then it comes up with the result here. Inside of the app, when you go to leads here, you can see, let me leave this screen here. You can see here that here you can see the leads that have been generated from the forms and the Copilot in here. Also the app responses here. So here you can see try our recipe generated for free. You can see the keyword research, local SEO. You can see here the output that it has created. So somebody wanted to have Mexican beef, no dietary, and 30 to 60 minutes here. So if you have a survey or something else, you can see the answers in here as well. Then we have the visitor feedback in here. So this is a rating that I give. So that's the feedback that we just selected. So you can see exactly what rating customers are giving. And inside of the white label part here, you can upload your own logo. So this is what you just saw in the chat, on the chat. Like on this page here, you can see powered by GPT apps. You can change that inside of the app here with your own logo as well. Also the Copilot. So this is for the dashboard logo here, this dashboard, and then the Copilot, because you can also create user accounts as well. So inside of the settings part here, you can manage your workspaces, but also manage clients. So you can create client logins so they can see the answers as well. By clicking on add new here, you can give a client name and email. You can say the amount of credits they can use as a client and the Copilot training data size as well. And then you can add a client so that they can log in to your dashboard. Now, as you can see here at the left bottom, it has credits here. And GPT apps comes with credits. You can purchase credits from GPT apps. However, you also have the option to add your own key to this platform. That's always what I recommend. And that's also inside of the settings here. You can say, for example, in the integrations part here, you can go to the content provider here and you can connect your own OpenAI key so that you only pay for your own OpenAI key. They say that they charge exactly the same as OpenAI. Personally, I always prefer to link my own key in here. These are, by the way, the other integrations that you have inside of GPT apps. As you can see, inside of the settings, you also have managed teams, so you can manage teams. The white label part here, like I just showed you, where you can replace this logo for your own logo. When customers log in, they see your logo. What do you have more? Subscription here. This is the subscription that you have right now. And then the tutorials and support. And that's basically what GPT apps is all about. If you like, you can switch here businesses if you have businesses, and you will get, let me show you that. So this is business 2 here. Let me create a workspace here. And now you can see I have a complete new environment. When I go to my apps now, it's completely empty. My super apps is completely empty. My Copilot is completely empty. So here you can manage your businesses, where you create these apps for, where you create the logins for, etc. So that you, can train everything based on one client. That's basically what GPT apps is all about. Again, if you're interested, check out the link in the description for more information about pricing, available coupons, my bonuses that you're going to get if you pick this up through my link. And if you have any questions, put them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And please hit a thumbs up if this video was useful to you. Consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. I do a lot of product reviews similar to products like this. So hit the notification bell to get notified. And look forward to see you in my next video. Talk soon. Cheers.